Welcome to another video, 2nd of February. Where the week's gone to already. I can't believe it. We just had Christmas, now it's the 2nd of February already. So if you're new here, I'm Maria, it's lovely to meet you, and I'm part of the Transatlantic Housewives of YouTube. So I've got two YouTube friends, Tina from Tina's Talk Time, Marie, Busy Bee Maria, listed in Las Vegas, and we call ourselves the Transatlantic Housewives of YouTube, purely because Marie lives in Las Vegas. And every Sunday, 7:30 UK time, we bring you our Sunday Sunshine Show. We have a different topic every week, and we all put our own spin on it. So this week's topic is spring. So I've got 10 ideas, things that I like to do to share with you, to hopefully give you some inspiration so you can work out what you're going to do in spring. Hopefully give you some ideas so you can get planning. So without further ado, let me make a start. I've got a list in front of me, so I will have to refer to my list because my memory isn't what it used to be honest. Okay, so spring is one of my favourite seasons. I love spring. The days are drawing out and I just love it. All the wildlife and that. Spring is definitely my favourite season. What is yours? Let me know. So being outside is good for our well-being, isn't it? And our mental health. So we need to spend time outside when we can. It's been a long winter and we need to get outside in the fresh air. So spring is a time when everything sort of comes to life, doesn't it? We've got new energy around us and it's just important to get out and enjoy it, I think, isn't it? And it makes you feel better. My favourite time of spring is first thing in the morning, that dawn chorus. When you open your patio doors, you go out into the garden and just listen. So that's my number one, the dawn chorus. So take 5 minutes, go outside, take your cuppa, and just listen. If you've got a chair, sit down, relax, and just listen to all the sounds around you. It's amazing, isn't it? It's so lovely. Number two is one that we probably don't like to do, but we have to do, and that's get some organisation into our home, isn't it? So by decluttering, bit of spring cleaning, getting everything in order, sort out your clothes, sort out your spring wardrobe, pop away the winter things that hopefully you're not going to need, and just get sorted. Paint your nails, go for a nice spring colour, get that pedicure done, just get spring ready, and it makes you feel good. Number three is walks. We've said how important it is to get out in that fresh air. And I think walking is a good benefit for everyone, isn't it? You can make it interesting, go for a walk by the river, if you've got a river close by, and just take in the views, take in the wildlife, the flowers. What flowers are you seeing? Are there any crocuses? Are any snowdrops? Have a look. Are the daffodils coming out? Enjoy that walk. What wildlife are you seeing? What birds have you seen? Stand back and just look at the trees. Can you see any birds building nests? What's happening around you? When you actually stop and look, it's quite amazing, isn't it? You miss things if you just, pace through, don't take anything in. Stop. Have a look around and see what's going on and see what you can see. It's only blossom on the trees. Have a look. I mean, another place is pretty little villages. If you're not into forests or rivers and things, go to a little village and have a look. Just have a wander around, have a cuppa, just take in the views, have a look in the church. It's just nice to get out and about, isn't it? The next thing is number 4 is picnics. I absolutely love picnics. Since lockdown, we started having picnics when you're allowed to go outdoors, during lockdown. and I absolutely loved them. I thought, oh God, we haven't done this for so long, and I thoroughly enjoyed picnics, and we've been doing them ever since. So we sometimes go to the beach, we take a picnic to the beach, we've got a little pop-up tent, so even if it's blowy, we can sit behind in our tent sort of thing, looking out, taking in the view, watching the grandkids play, and it's just lovely. And you can go by the river for a picnic, you can even go to your local park. You could even just go and pull in a lay-by somewhere. Just get your chair out, get your flask out, take your picnic and just enjoy, relax. So number 5, I've got plant some seeds and watch them grow. What enjoyment are you going to get if you plant some seeds and they start growing? You could grow your own lettuces, marigolds. They're all so simple to grow, aren't they? You know, even if you haven't got a greenhouse, you can sort of start them. Some of the seeds can just go straight outside, you know, once the frosts are gone, or you could put some cling film over them. You can improvise. There's lots of things you can do. And just imagine what it's going to be like having one of your own lettuces you've grown. So think about growing some seeds, growing some plants. Have a look in your garden centre, see what's around, see what bulbs you can plant now for the summer. I know begonias, they're beautiful. If you get a begonia corm, you plant those. I think you can plant them now. I don't think they have to be planted in autumn, but yeah, take some advice. Go to the garden centre, find out what plants you can, and what bulbs, what seeds you can plant now. And then you can enjoy them coming up throughout the year. And as I say, you know, grow your own vegetables, radishes, onions, all those sort of things are quite easy to grow. I did talk about, I know what I'm doing. A few years ago, well, several years ago before we had the kids actually, Mick and I used to grow quite a few vegetables and things and our own plants and seeds and do our own hanging baskets, and we thoroughly enjoyed it. And I think that's something again this year I'm going to start doing. We've already said that we're going to start growing some runner beans. We're going to do a little wigwam and grow some runner beans. You don't have to have a lot of space. You can improvise. You can even grow tomatoes in grow bags and things, can't you? So think ahead. Are you going to start growing anything this year? And I was going to get some advice from the garden centre if you don't know. Or YouTube is a brilliant thing, isn't it? Or Google. You can Google what seeds you can plant now and reap the benefits later. The next thing, number 6, I think something that we should all do if we can is treat ourselves to some fresh flowers. Unless you've got a husband or boyfriend that brings you some fresh flowers regularly. If not, like me, Mick doesn't buy me flowers, I buy my own. At least you get to choose what you'd like, and they don't have to be expensive. Like this week I went out and I bought some daffodils. So I purchased these daffodils. They were 99p a bunch. I have got 3 bunches in there, but I'm going to get delight of seeing them open. So they're sat in my kitchen window and I'm going to get a lot of delight from seeing them open and the fragrance they're going to give. So yeah, every now and again, treat yourself to some fresh flowers. You deserve it, believe me. Number 7, plan a tea party with your friends. Decide a date, send them an invitation, say, I'm having a tea party. Get yourself a nice teapot, some cups and saucers, do some baking if you want, if not, go and buy some cakes and do your own sandwiches and have that tea party. You could even have a bottle of Prosecco if you wanted. Make it happen, make it fun. And plan a date, plan your invitation, get all your invitation drawn up and send it to them and say, I'm having a tea party, would you like to come? You could even do a theme if you want, couldn't you? It's to make things fun and have things to look forward to, isn't it? Oh, you could even go to a charity shop. You don't have to go and buy a new teapot if you haven't got one. Go in the charity shops, I'm sure you'll find some. You might even get a little milk jug to go with it. Number 8. Learn a new skill. If you've got time in your hands, you want to learn something new, now's the time to start doing it. So how about golf? Are you into golf? You could learn how to play golf. What about bowls? You could join a bowling club. Or even just a walking club. Things where you meet people, fun to be outside. And you could find something that you really settle into and you enjoy and you can make new friends. It's never too late to do it. Number 9, one of my favourites. fish and chips by the sea. There's nothing better than eating fish and chips outside from the wrapper, in my opinion anyway. Sometimes Mick and I haven't done it for a while, but we used to just go down to Lechlade. It's not far from us, and they've got a lovely fish and chip shop there. We get our fish and chips and we go and sit by the river, and it's been lovely. We just sit there on the bench, have our fish and chips by the river, and I used to really enjoy that. Or sometimes, even in the winter, if the weather wasn't nice, we'd sit in the car, we'd have the windows open, sit in the car with the radio on and eat our fish and chips. It's a night out. And it's enjoyable while we enjoy it. Number 10, make things happen. So this is my last one. And you have to make these things happen. If you want them to happen, plan ahead and make it happen. It doesn't have to cost money. You can just take a flask, take your sandwiches, go for a walk to your local park or river somewhere, just sit down, have that chill time, take your book along with you, find a nice tree to sit under and just relax and enjoy what's around you. I think there's nothing better than sitting under a big oak tree in the shade on your deck chair with your book, a nice flask of coffee, tea or whatever you drink, and just chill. You're away from it all, you can just relax, take in the fresh air and enjoy. So that's number 10, make these things happen. If there's something that you fancy doing, plan it, make it happen. So that's it. That's my video for today. I'm interested to go over and see the other housewives to see what they've got on their list. I think Marie may have a lot more items on her list. I've only got 10 on mine. I'm not sure about Tina, but I've enjoyed doing this video. I really have. And I'm lucky, sorry, excuse me, in the park home at the back here, we've got a small woodland. And I'm very often seeing the deer out there. And I'm noticing now the light is getting sort of, you know, the days are drawing out. I mean, it doesn't get dark to about 5:30 now, does it? And I'm looking at, they're out there more and more. We didn't see them so much through the winter, but yesterday they're out there all day and in their little groups. It's just so lovely to see them, their little white bottoms. I'll insert a little video here now so you can enjoy them too. There's all different ones, different shapes and sizes come out the back there, and the squirrels. I can sit there sometimes for my lounge, I'm so lucky, and watch the squirrels run up the trees and they play around in it. It's just amazing to see, and the different types of birds. So when you've got time to sit down, look at a woodland or whatever, or what's around you outside, it's amazing what you can see. You can always get a bird table, you know, if you haven't got one, or bird bath, and see what birds come into your garden. Introduce the wildlife into your garden. I haven't seen a hedgehog for years. I can't remember the last time I've seen a hedgehog. I'd love to see a hedgehog, but I haven't seen one. You know, I don't know what you need to do to attract them. You know, let me know. But yeah, we have a fox as well that comes every night and we feed him. And it's just so lovely. We're so lucky. This is what really was the final attraction to us on our park home, was the little woodland out the back and the wildlife that we're going to see. It's amazing. So I'll put a little video now of the deer that I saw out here yesterday so you can enjoy them too. So thank you for watching. Please go over and take a look at the other housewives, as I said, and let me know. You know, you've probably got some spring ideas that I haven't mentioned. Give me some inspiration and, you know, put it in the chat and we can share it with everyone. So thank you. I do really appreciate you watching. Take care, everyone. Bye for now. Bye-bye.
Taking my time as the sun it shines on me and everyone that has come to find this world is cruel, but there's nothing new. Living in the moment is the only truth. Let's go slow. Living in the moment is the only truth. Let's go slow. salted towns are where I'd rather be. They give me love and they set me free. The ocean's tides can't live without the moon, and darling, the same goes for me.